It's Vlogtober. Good morning, CJ. Where did CJ go? Where did CJ go? Oh no, where'd she go? There she is. There she is. Looking at me like, why, Mom? What? Okay. All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, sunshine. It's been a minute. You've just been getting little shorts. Vlogtober shorts. Aha. Okay. I got to school super early for pickup. So now I'm filming in my car with this weird lighting, and I'm not even sure you can hear me because I'm using the microphone of my headset, but we shall see. How is everyone? I went camping. Yay, camping. Okay, this is my third time camping, like for real camping. When I was younger, I had gone camping a little bit. I had a boyfriend that was a tree planter, so I spent 2 weeks in the woods, but that was in a camper, and I drove to get water every day, so there was an outhouse. Let's see. And I've been camping overnight, one night, twice now. And I usually camp overnight, just like more like a pit stop, like a trucker, and stop in my car and sleep on the way to Oregon. But like camping, I'm camping, and there's a fire pit and you have a camping stove and all that kind of stuff. That's what happened. That's exactly what happened for the last 4 days. And now, do I have evidence of this camping? I do not. I have no evidence of this camping other than the shorts that I've been showing you for a little bit. I was doing those shorts. And why do I not have footage of me camping? That's because I just wanted to camp. I love you. I love my viewers. I appreciate all of you. Why did I not film? There are 2 reasons why I did not film. One of them being I just wanted to camp. I wanted to just experience camping as Jenny, the person camping, not Jenny, the YouTuber, vlogger, documentarian that has to document every single aspect of what's going on. And partially the reason why I did that is because I need to learn how to camp. When I take the extra time to set up the films and set up the shots, and then I got to edit, I'm focusing on filming. I'm not focusing on learning per se. I learn better if I just focus on learning. So, I promise next time I go camping, I will show you everything. I did manage to capture for all you folks at home this lovely memory. Are you ready for this? Trigger warning. If you don't like potty humor, you're gonna want to fast forward. Today is the day. It has to happen. I have avoided this day for a long time, but it has to happen because when you're in the middle of nowhere, there are no bathrooms. I have made it this far in my life where I have never needed to have a in the desert. And well, folks, guess what? You get to come along with me. I got a shovel, I got a bag, I got wipes, and let's do this. I bought a shovel before I ever started exploring. I think I'll be prepared. Note to self, I kind of think Andrea said something about if you dig the hole before you need it, you're maybe in a better position, especially if you're going to camp for a couple days. So that would have been a good. This is a really weird video. Can I just say that? It just seems very odd, but it also seems like something I should document because there's somebody out there who has never in the desert. or in a hole. And you know what? You can do it. Because if I can figure out how to do it, you can figure out how to do it. For those of you weirdos who thought you were going to see me do that, no. I just took care of everything, and I you not, I had a monarch butterfly come and land right in front of me when all that was happening. And I'm like, oh geez, okay, privacy please. But today was the day. I have successfully in the wild. Happy Saturday. What's the vlogtober going to be today? When I get back home, I'm going to sit on my kitchen floor and we're going to talk about scary movies. So now I'm in my favorite spot, my kitchen floor. Why? Because my hauler is just filled with my stuff from in my rig. Maybe one day I'll give a hauler tour. I don't know. But it's vlogtober and we're supposed to be talking about Halloween stuff and like autumn stuff. And I mentioned, what about scary movies? Do you guys like scary movies? I do not like scary movies. I only like scary movies if they are intelligent and they kind of make sense. Just going to preface now, there's going to be spoilers. If I talk about a movie, I'm just going to assume you saw it. Okay? All right, let's go. For instance, The Shining. That's a great movie. That's scary, but it's smart. I did watch The House on the Hill, I think it was, which that's not my typical kind of movie that I would watch, but it was this really weird story where like, I think it's called The House on the Hill, where like these kids were on this like camp out, but then really one by one they're being sacrificed to some kind of gods. And there's this underground like military base that like gets the kids every year. That was weird. Like the Evil Dead series, that's pretty good. When I was younger, I did not watch like Nightmare on Elm Street, Friday the 13th, and I just don't need to see that. I have no desire to like jack up my my cortisol. I do that enough. I get freaked out on regular movies. I have passed out in movies before. I think I've mentioned this in a live stream. So, do you like scary movies? I just like intellectual scary movies. I don't like gratuitous violence. I don't like just gore for gore reason. I always remember I was renting Saw. I rented Saw at Blockbuster, and I hadn't watched it yet. And I was talking to my dad on the phone, and my dad's like, "What? Don't watch that movie." No. Who recommended that movie to you? And I was like, oh, the guy at Blockbuster said it's like a great hit. And my dad's like, no, you're not going to, no, don't do that. Like I said, that's not to say that I don't like certain scary movies. If it's got a good plot, it makes sense, and it's just not gratuitous violence. But then again, some people say something like American Psycho is gratuitous violence. But it's not really, because it makes sense. So, I don't know. I kind of veer towards other kinds of movies besides just horror. Not a big horror person. But what do you like? Do you like Halloween movies? Do you watch scary movies? Someone challenged me to find the scariest story of Pahrump, and I'm working on it. I haven't really found any yet, but I am going to work. And so later this month, because we still have, how many days left? It's the 19th, 10, 11 more days. 11 more days of this face in front of you. And then we'll be back to normal, just hiking and history. I've got some really cool things in the works. I'm super excited. Leave a comment down below if you like scary movies or if you don't like scary movies. Let me know if you have seen some good movies that are like thriller, scary, horror, but that are really smart and that maybe I haven't seen yet, because I'm not against watching some good movies. I just stay away from those thrasher films, or just like, hey, we're going to do nothing but kill you and everybody's gonna die. Like, I started watching The Walking Dead when it started, and it was kind of interesting, right? Because it's like the zombies and it's the end of the world, and then the second season, it's like all the people started dying, and then they found this other place, and then everybody's dying, and then pretty much I just realized that the show is just, hi, get emotionally attached to people, and then we're going to kill them in some really gross way. So, didn't finish that one out. Yeah. But also coming up this week is I'm finally pulling the trigger on my series. There's a series that I've been wanting to do, and I've talked about it for a couple months, and I want it to look super professional and super fancy, and it's probably not. And I realize I'm just going to rip that Band-Aid off and do it anyways, and then we can just grow with it. I'm excited. I've talked about it before, and I've just been scared. I don't know why I've been scared. I was afraid, man, what if you don't like it? But then I realized, what if everybody loves it? What if it's like absolutely like super amazing? Because that would be really cool. Because I don't see anybody else doing something like this. And I love my job on YouTube. And I really hope that one day it is successful and that I can branch out with my octopus arms. Because I've got some other ideas on making money that don't involve YouTube. Or they just work in conjunction with YouTube. Like I'm starting a store. A year and a half ago I said I was starting a store. And then again, oh no, I don't know how to start a store. What am I doing? What if nobody buys anything from my store? Well, you know what, Jenny? If you don't put your stuff on your store, nobody's going to buy your stuff because it's just going to stay not in the store. So I have come up, I'm going to open up a store. It'll be opened up by November. And that is going to be a way to fuel my adventures. Because maybe you want to donate to my channel, but you want something in exchange. So this is going to be a win-win for everybody. Because maybe you're a collector and you like things and you want to give me money for my things so that I cannot have things anymore and I can turn that into adventures and places to go and just more freedom. Because the more stuff I get rid of, the more freedom I have. And I make space for some new stuff. Have a wonderful evening. Be grateful. Make good choices in your own adventures. And I'll see you tomorrow. Sheesh. We got 11 more days of this. I'll see you again tomorrow.